I don't have kids yet, but I'm very observant. And when I see what people are up against these days with finances, and I just am out a lot in a lot of stores, and I just see people's habits and the way that they go about buying stuff when they have kids. I think a lot of things are self-inflicted, a lot of financial issues, especially in terms of how people interact with kids around finances. And the two things that I see often are people just, with a baby or a 2-year-old or a toddler in the cart, just the parents grabbing things off the shelves, shoving it in the kid's face. You like this, right? Cart. You like this, right? Ooh, you'll be obsessed with this, right? Cart. And then it's not just them. The grandparents are doing that. The friends are doing that. And so basically what you're teaching your kid is, I see it, I buy it. I see it, I buy it, which you probably can't afford that, and they won't be able to when they grow up. It's not, it's just feeding this sense of consumerism, this materialism that's not even helping them process what they like about that. And you're really wasting a golden opportunity when their lives could be very, very simple. You're going to have years in the future when they need a lot of expensive stuff. Why do that right now? Take advantage of the fact that they can't talk yet. Take advantage of the fact that that you're the one telling them what they like, basically. And then the other thing I see is a kid looking at something and the parent smacks it out of their hands, stop, no, look away from that, come on, no, we can't get that, which just feeds resentment and doesn't teach the kid anything anyway. All it does is teach the kid that I can't ever get what I want, mom is a killjoy. Neither one is teaching the kid anything about how finances actually work. And what I remember there were plenty of times as a child, when I wanted stuff and different things like that. But what I remember that was really good from my childhood is that my mom would engage me in conversation about stuff. When we were out and about, it wasn't just about, I like it, I get it. I like it, I get it. If I can't get it from mom, I complain to grandma. It wasn't like that. It was, we would have conversations. If she saw me looking at something, she'd be like, oh, that's cool. What do you like about it? Or, what do you not like about it? Sometimes we'd be like, oh, that would be an amazing thing for your friend. We should get that for her next birthday. Or, oh, would you like something like that for Christmas? I've seen you coloring a lot. Those are some interesting colored pencils. Would you like that next time? It wasn't always, sometimes we'd get it in the moment, but it taught me that it was safe to have enjoyment, that we were enjoying the process of shopping. Shopping doesn't always mean buying. We were enjoying the process of being out, and I was learning what my tastes and preferences were. And I was also listening to my mom's tastes and preferences. We were talking about other people, thinking of others, and there was strategy in it. She was teaching me that when we see something we like, we don't automatically have to buy it, but we can strategize for a more appropriate time. And honestly, most of the things that kids like in the moment, they'll forget about it when they get home. They will not die if they don't get it in the moment. But if you just shoot it down, they're going to get upset and feel like you're depriving them. So just from what I've observed and what I remember about my childhood, and now seeing how difficult it is to curb those desires as an adult, I would encourage parents, even for themselves, but definitely with kids, engage them in conversation. Don't shoot everything down. Don't be angry, but definitely don't treat them like they're only good for consuming. Teach them in conversation how to strategize a little bit without making them feel guilty about money and without making them feel like money is just there to spend. You can have really great conversations and teach them to enjoy the experience, even if they don't bring anything home.